Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mampolo from Mampolo's Corner. Renee, myself. Guys, I want to bring you up to speed. I want to bring you up to date with what happened for court today. If you like say get some people when they fear this case now. If you like say don't get some group of people when they fear this presidential tribunal case, you don't get people when they fear. Because we don't see people when they say no camera. We don't see some people when they say struck out this case. Struck out the case of not being eligible to contest. Can court struck out that one? Court to say, okay. You don't get some people when they be say some party people don't they say go and visit the Labour Party people. You know all those top men one day for Labour Party, go and visit them. Make una check whether their temperature go cool down. But I will show you on the whole video. When it be say, if you say panic don't they day, I can't say is Tinubu losing this case? Is Inec losing this case? What is there anything they want to tell us when we don't know before? I don't want to talk too much. For those who never see video, when they be say some panic the day, let's watch the first one. Watch the video.
Today, as you have seen,
yes,
all the 7 motions filed by the respondents, 2 by Inec, 3 by the second respondent, that is Tinubu, and 3rd by the 3rd respondent, 2 motions by APC. Today, all those motions have been taken and rulings reserved.
it's all right.
We are very happy that these motions have been cleared out of the way, so that we can now go into the substance of the case. And we are very happy with the commitment that the court has shown. You can see that we are coming back here tomorrow to continue with this matter. And you can also see the cooperation by counsel on all sides. We are cooperating, and we expect that will help us to expedite a hearing in this matter.
It's all right.
The comment you raised, yes, we say so in the court, but we are going to wait for the court to deliver its ruling. We had our reservations why that should be the case, because we believe that as an umpire, that they should not be, but we are happy all the motions have been taken. So we await the ruling by the court. We had our reservations why that should be the case, because we believe that as an umpire, that they should not be, but we are happy all the motions have been taken. So we await the ruling by the court. And we're coming back tomorrow. No, we will not want to go into the meat of the applications. They've been heard and judgment has been reserved. So we better await the ruling of the court in respect of each of these applications. Let's not go into that at this point in time. We don't want to preempt the outcome of the exercise. So from tomorrow, we'll now be able to wrap up the aspect of the pre-hearing of this matter. Then we can now go into the main hearing of the case. Said while we were arguing the application of Inec that we were surprised that Inec left issues relating to the conduct of the election to begin to fight a proxy war for the second respondent, that's Tinubu, because if you look at the processes filed, all they were saying was to strike out the paragraphs where we pleaded issues relating to Tinubu's qualifications. So we said no, That is not for INEC to do. Tinubu has his own council. APC also has their own council. The INEC should have been neutral as far as those issues are concerned and restrict itself to the defense of the election it conducted, which it claims that it conducted in a free and fair manner. That's the point we made.
Beside that, in addition to what he's saying, INEC, remember, is called Independent National Electoral Commission.
Okay.
It is supposed to be independent.
You mean
INEC cannot assume the shoes of a co-contestant as if it contested the election and is now fighting a proxy war like my learned brother Sik has put it. Not only that, these issues they want dismissed are matters embedded in the election. Not assume the shoes of a co-contestant as if it contested the election and is now fighting a proxy war like my learned brother Sik has put it. Not only that, these issues they want dismissed are matters embedded in the election petition. Why are you afraid of tackling the petition itself? Why do you want some issues dismissed or struck out instrumentally?
Why are you afraid?
Instead of taking on the entire defense holistically and headlong.
Why are you afraid?
So we have adequately traversed everything they have said to say that our petition is valid, is strong, is concrete, is unassailable, and by the grace of God, that it will succeed.
Jesus. Guys, when I don't watch that video, end there. I'm going to show another video now. Where Inec and Tinubu and APC they shake. Say no, may they not do this court case, may they not put live streaming at all. May the public not the view in real time. No, may they not put camera. May they not put camera for court. They can't ask Inec, what do they hide? They can't ask Tinubu, what are you afraid of? They ask APC, what do they make on they marvel? They shake pre. What is the problem? They say no camera. Make them know I'm secret. Make it be secret case. Make it be secret judgment. No camera. Make the world no see am. For this 21st century, neither they do that kind of thing again. Now I want to show a video now. I don't want to talk too much. Watch video.
The proceedings begins with Atiku and PDP counsel Chris Uche informed the court that all parties have agreed to harmonize all documents to be used during the hearing of petitions challenging the presidential election outcome. According to him, the agreement in principle is to allow only electoral materials certified by INEC be deemed admissible by counsel or witnesses during hearing of the petitions. On the application for live broadcast of proceedings of the court, Atiku's counsel described it as a matter of national significance, praying the court to grant the request. In its reply, INEC, through its counsel, Abubakar Mahmood, objected to the idea of allowing cameras in the court, noting that granting such would amount to allowing the disruption of what he termed the solemn atmosphere of the courtroom, by agreeing for cameramen to affect the ideal condition for lawyers to work.
Jesus.
INEC's counsel therefore states that the application is unnecessary and uncalled for, stressing it will defeat the whole essence of administration of justice.
Oh dear.
Bola Tinubu, through his counsel, Wole Olanipekun, calls for the dismissal of the application for live broadcast with costs awarded against the petitioners, saying it is surprising that such an application had come up in the first place, stating the court is not a stadium or crusade ground. Neither is it a cinema or circus. Lateef Fagbemi of the APC says allowing the cameras will make the election petition court be reduced to a reality show, putting the judges under needless pressure as a result. After hearing all sides, the court reserved ruling on Atiku and PDP's application for live broadcast.
We are happy that our motion for televising of the proceedings has been taken today and ruling has been reserved.
Thank you.
That's a major accomplishment for today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The petition of the Allied People's Movement, APM, was also heard at pre-hearing this Thursday, with the court adjourning till Monday, May 22nd.
Still in the spirit of that when people say that fear don't enter APC, the APC people don't they shake. But this video I want to show you now. I don't know whether that fear push this man go meet the Labour Party chairman. I don't know whether that fear they do your own campaign. But if you ask me, I say I'm saying maybe they do your own campaign. But many people don't talk. Say that fear. Say this is underground work when they work from APC. May they see say whether they go quell Labour Party. Say that Labour Party now there the problem there. He said that this court case, say that Labour Party now the whole gidigba, not be any other party. Say that Labour Party now the problem there. Say you get where Labour Party hold Tinubu, like he be like say they hold Tinubu for blockers. Say you get what Labour Party hold when he get evidence when Labour Party get when he be say be like say they no want make those evidence make them come out. Say that Labour Party be the problem. Now they come they use indirect. Indirect means they send a Akpabio. Akpabio may go they see whether Labour Party go put down, go they meet Julius Abure, which is the Labour Party chairman. Say, but I say na the same fear. When they pursue them from this court now, pursue them, come out. Come go meet, go headquarter of Labour Party. Come they tell and say, I beg, make we work together. I beg, make unity day. Let's support Ashewaju and make una still support me for Senate presidency. I don't know whether that's true. Well, make una check whether that's true now. Are they talk rubbish? All right, now watch the video. What be this? But instead governor be that one na him. They go mad.
No, we are expecting him. Okay, so maybe
every time they wear that cap, they.
I present to you our executive chairman. Executive will not.
Now your papa say now he be chairman. Why they not go meet a papa? A papa? Lamide, a papa. You say now he be the chairman of Labour Party. Why they not go meet you? Why they go meet Julius? They are
This is the president now.
See, I call our able chairman. Even APC recognize say now Julius are going to be the chairman. Even APC. When you dey collect money from our papa, whether our papa Abule that they talk am. Abule no dey fight when you know go fit fight.
Elect of the 10th Assembly that are driving the ABC, that is Akpabio Barrow campaign. That's the ABC, sir. And we are happy that we have your members as part of this movement. Before I go on, sir, I would want to crave your indulgence to give me the permission to quickly introduce us, my distinguished colleagues here, to do a self-introduction. Visit here is visit for appreciation and also to solicit your support on this movement. And why we primarily came to thank you is because out of the 69 signatures that we have members of your party. Even though not all, even if you have one, you should come and thank the Father for giving you one of his sons. Maybe one of that son will bring others. Will bring all the others.
It's all right.
Amen. Besides, we have more than one son. And in fact, we have daughter on our team. So if you have one daughter, and two sons. And two sons. So we thank you very much.
Thank you.
We thank you again and again. May God continue to guide you. God continue to protect you. May God bring stability in this country. May God continue to move us forward. We'll continue to thank you and we'll come
back. Now the party when no get structure.
Now the party when no get structure. Thank you, person. By the way, that we have started together, and inshallah, whatever we do, once we walk into that chamber, it's going to be collective.
No, not
going to be united. So
Once we succeed in this project, it means the Labour Party succeeds too.
My lie.
Once more, thank you
Over that body.
for this opportunity to invite my executive chairman to make his remark. Thereafter, the deputy will make his remark, and also our own. And finally, we do normally do everywhere we go.
Ababio.
Your Excellency, the chairman of the Stability Group of the 10th Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our own David Omai, the performing governor of Ebonyi State, an incoming senator from Ebonyi, the DG of the campaigns, a very distinguished Senator Lindume, the Deputy Senate President incoming, my brother Jibrin Barrow, the chairman of the Labour Party, and the secretary of the Labour Party, and members of the NWC, including the woman leader. Is it the youth leader?
National Treasurer.
National Treasurer. It's good to keep money with women. So I have my very distinguished colleagues in the Stability Group who will form the leadership of the next Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is the 10th Senate. I greet all of you. And I'm very proud of you and the movement. Well, they say the toad does not cross the road in the daytime for nothing. Something must be pursuing it.
So.
And as far as I'm concerned, with the differences in political parties between the APC and the Labour Party, somebody will wonder, what is Akpabio doing here?
Yes.
What is this group doing here? The reality is that the Labour Party is composed of Nigerians and APC is composed of Nigerians. And as far as we are concerned, all of us must think Nigeria. If we don't think Nigeria, then there's no future for our children.
Structureless party.
Where I come from, in my community, when a child is born, they say the child is born to the community, not to the parents. So that child is meant to serve that community.
No structure.
So today, the Labour Party has produced a few senators for the 10th Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
No structure.
And you produce them not to save Labour Party, but to serve Nigeria. That is why I'm very proud that many of them already belong to the Stability Group to stabilize the polity, stabilize the 10th Senate, and at the same time serve Nigeria. So we came to tell the father, thank you for producing this kind of good children. Am I right or wrong? And for those that have not yet joined us, we urge you to make sure that they join us soonest, so that we can stabilize the nation, stabilize the polity, and move the nation forward.
It's all right.
And I know sometimes they say what is morally right may not be politically expedient. And what is politically expedient may not be morally right.
They confuse me.
I would have loved to use this platform to call on all the political parties that contested the 2023 elections to shed their swords.
Jesus.
And come together and line up behind Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our president-elect, in order to give leadership to Nigeria in a very fragile situation like this.
You mean
so that we can stabilize the polity and also bring development to Nigeria. We have so many issues. We have problems in the country. We can only do so by being together. They said, united we stand, and divided we fall. So I want to urge the Labour Party, because I believe that you went into this election as a result of your love for Nigeria. So come together and join us so that we can build a very united and varied nation.
Join you.
On this note, I thank you for your support for us in the 10th Senate that will meet very soon. And I don't want to belabor the issue because I'm talking to Labour. so I thank you so much for this opportunity of receiving us. Thank you, and God bless.
The incoming Senate President, by the grace of God's will and purpose.
No, it's not easy to even get 8 votes at a time.
And all other senators in your entourage, members of the National Working Committee.
And DSP.
I want to specially congratulate you on your election and re-election. I say election because some are coming for the first time, and some of you are re-elected. I congratulate you for this feat because I know that it wasn't an easy journey. and for you to earn the confidence of your people to be elected and re-elected is worth congratulating you.
It's all right.
I also want to appreciate you for coming to pay us this visit. It is actually uncommon for political parties in power or a political party in power to take note of others and pay a visit. It's an indication that our democracy is growing. It's an indication that the political atmosphere is gradually crystallizing into a situation where we put the country first before partisan interests.
It's all right.
I want to say very clearly that in most of our engagements with our senators, the three of them with you have not made pretenses that this is where they want to be. And in our usual way, we didn't actually want to be dictating to them where they should go. We initially thought of it, but as events unfold, we felt that we should give the leverage at this point and watch the political events and then see how the issues will play out.
It's all right.
And I want to commend Right Honorable Darlington Otihiswani, our senator. My own senator representing my state, Neda Imaswen. Ireti Kigibe is not here now, but she has also whispered to me where she wants to be. And Eze1, others. So I appreciate all of you, and for us in Labour Party, we believe in the unity of the country. We believe that the country deserves better leadership. We also believe that we need a dynamic Senate and a dynamic House of Representatives. Because without having a vibrant National Assembly that can truly be a check on the executive, what you have is absolute power. And absolute power corrupts.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's what you be.
And I want to say clearly, without sounding immodest,
Okay.
that probably that's why we had a lot of challenges with the past Senate. I'm hoping and believing that this Senate will be able to be a departure from the previous one, so that we can truly represent the people and stand by the people.
I don't believe Julius.
After all, what is democracy? Democracy is government by the people, for the people, and by the people.
For paper only.
And that's why for us in Labour Party, we believe that every government policy, in your legislative business, in your thinking as those who represent the people must be the focal points. The people must be the reference points. That every government policy must be such that we affect and enhance the welfare of the people. And if we say this, it's not far-fetched from the thinking of our founding fathers. If you look at the Constitution of Nigeria, the Chapter 2 is very clear that welfare and security of the people shall be the principal purpose of government. And they went further to even admonish that the national economy should be managed in such a way as to give maximum benefits to the people. So that shows that the people should be the focal point. And therefore, my appeal here is that in our legislative business, we should put the people first. Because we appreciate that our people are suffering. The economy is harsh to our people. I want to say clearly that the vast majority of our people are suffering. And we expect that with the new leadership of the Senate and the House of Representatives that is to come, that we must critically look at the people.
It's all right.
Having said all of this, we appreciate your coming.
Thank you.
We'll continue to discuss with our senators-elect. We've given them the free hand to make their choices. But this is not to say, however, that when the time is getting closer, that we won't be able to point a direction. But I want to say clearly that you are the first to have taken the initiative to come and tell us what you want. Somebody who does not ask you for a marriage, you won't give your child to the person to be wedded. And so for now, you are the only one that have come to ask us a hand for a marriage, and we appreciate your coming. And when in-laws come to the house, you don't drive your in-laws away. So we welcome you. We appreciate you for coming. I want to quickly put on record here.
Yes.
Just for the records, that we are in court in respect of the presidential election.
Yes.
And you know we are challenging the processes leading to that election. In all our campaigns, we didn't make pretenses about it. We said it clearly that we believe in the process leading to the election rather than the outcome of the election.
Yes.
And therefore, for us in Labour Party, you are aware that we are not comfortable with the processes leading to the election. And I want to say clearly that this is not the forum for us to engage on that. But because you have made such remark, it will be unfair for me not to put the record straight. And that's why I want to say it here clearly.
Say it.
That the 2023 presidential election is what we are challenging. We are currently in courts in it, and we are interested in the processes leading to that election and not the outcome itself. I probably feel that I needed to put that on record before it will be carried that Labour Party is supporting Asiwaju Tinubu.
Okay.
No. For us, it's a no-go area for us.
No-go area.
So I probably feel I needed to put that record straight. So having said this, I want to appreciate you. I welcome you. I followed the track record of Senator Akpabio, not in the Senate, but when he was governor of Akwa Ibom State. His records are unparalleled. His achievements are there. And most of the people he touched his life are my friends. And so I have no doubt in his capacity to provide quality leadership. Thank you and God bless you.
Now, I don't see some people don't interpret this video, say APC they shake. They come back the Labour Party. Anything I interpret is your problem. What me I interpret for this video be say Akpabio they do your own campaign for Senate presidency. Now what do I see here? If now for Akpabio being a Senate president, I don't got problem with that. I don't got problem with him being Senate president. He go feel doing well. But all choose Okalo, no. I can never support him. So you see one thing when Julius Abu talk, so he said we are not supporting Asiwaju. Make it clear. Guys, if you love what you're doing, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and on TikTok. All of my followers gonna love you guys. Peace out.